Bridget.
And I'm Shelley, and we're here to help you make your world a healthier and happier place through NeoLife. Bridget's going to talk about the cleaning products.
So something key to remember about the cleaning products is that they are non-caustic, they are non-toxic. You could pretty much drink out of these bottles, and they will not damage your surfaces and your furniture at home.
They're also eco-friendly and biodegradable.
So there are three main products that I want to talk about. I've had these products in my home for about 3 years now. I used to have a very full cupboard full of all sorts of different cleaning things, and I'd have to scratch around to find what I actually needed. And then I was introduced to the NeoLife range, which is actually the old Golden Products. You probably will remember your parents having spoken about them, because I think my mum had it in our home when I was growing up. And of the three products I want to speak most about today is the Super 10, the LDC, and the Care. Okay, so Super 10 firstly, this is like the most amazing product I've ever used. Basically, it cleans, it's more of a heavy duty cleaner, so it can clean any stains just about off anything. I've tried using other products, you know, my kids have come home after rugby matches or things like that, and they've got grass stains and markings. I've cleaned lipstick off, I've cleaned red wine stains, I've cleaned blood stains, I've cleaned all kinds of things. So I'm going to use an example today using this wax crayon. Now, a lot of us have kids, and our kids often will be playing in the room and they'll make a mess on the carpet. So I'll draw a nice scratch on here. Imagine your daughter colouring in nicely in the room and leaving that dirt. I'm going to take the Super 10. So they come with these nice, with these fantastic dispenser bottles, and there are markings here that show you what different dilutions you should put them at. I'm just going to spray on the surface there, and I'm going to agitate it slightly to give it a chance to start working.
And the tougher the stain, the longer you can leave it to lift the stain.
You saw how hard I rubbed that in. Okay, and then just from having been on there for just a few seconds, you can already see a difference. Now, if we leave that for a bit longer, we'll be able to show you again at the end how much more has come off.
Well, we've used this carpet hundreds of times, and it's clean every time we start with it. Yeah.
So I'll leave that to work for a little bit. Another thing to chat about is the LDC. So this comes with this mixer bottle here, again with all of the different dilutions. I use this as a dishwasher, and I use it as a light duty cleaner around the home. When I wash my dishes with the other products I used to use, I would have that like oily film around the sink after having done like a greasy load of washing. With this, I do not get that. I never have to put hand cream on afterwards. It's got coconut oil in it. So it really is beautiful on your skin, and it cleans, it gets all the grease off. It's a phenomenal dishwasher.
I bath my son Jim in this every single night because he has super sensitive skin, and it doesn't affect him at all.
And I know of ladies that use it as a face wash as well in the shower. But I want to speak to you about vegetables and the food that we're cooking with. So you know that the shelf life of everything has lasted, it's all lasting so much longer than it ever used to. The reason for that is that they are putting a wax coating on the food that we are using. That wax coating is actually toxic to our systems. So if you are making baby food, for example, for your kids, and you're thinking you're being phenomenally healthy about doing that, you just need to know that you're also putting that wax coating in, even though you're making them fresh broccoli, okay? So I want to show you here.
Let alone all the pesticides and things that are sprayed on there as well that we are ingesting.
If you can come a bit closer so you can see here. You see how the water just splashes right off this broccoli. Okay, that is the wax coating. Okay, so now
put a bit of LDC in there. So when I get home, I make a little bucket and do this and put the vegetables that I'm about to use. I wash them in the little bucket.
So Shelley does it as she buys them, but she does her groceries more often than I do, like on a daily basis. I tend to buy in bulk and keep stuff in the fridge for a bit longer. So I will only do this on the day that I'm going to cook those specific vegetables. So here you go. I'm going to just dip it in and just swirl it around a little bit. But normally if I was, I would put the whole thing in, obviously. I'm just doing this to demonstrate. Okay.
And just hold
Already
it up
you can see the
colour
difference. You can see there's a white over that, and this is a lot darker. And look at that. Look how it absorbs in on the one side, and it bounces off on the other. See? So guys, I urge you to wash your fruit and vegetables before you cook it. Another product that I'd like to chat to you about.
Can I interrupt you quickly? Yeah. So another great thing about these products is with the LDC, they use it for the penguins if there's an oil spill or any wildlife that needs something gentle but yet is effective enough to get rid of certain things. So for oil spills, this is strong enough to take the oil off the penguins, but safe enough that it doesn't harm them at all.
Same with flamingos.
Same with flamingos, and also they use it in the Butterfly Valley in Bordeaux. They use the Super 10 actually because it kills the bacteria, but it doesn't, or the care, sorry, but it doesn't harm the butterflies. And another great point about the Super 10 alone has prevented 700 million bottles from going into landfill. So if everybody does their bit, it does make a difference. Okay, Bridge, carry on with the care.
Okay, so just to show you what's happening with that carpet, you can already see the white line or the beige line of the carpet as opposed to the black crown. Okay, another product that is on everyone's mind at the moment is sanitizers and disinfectants. So NeoLife has got the Golden Products HomeCare product. This is, if you dilute it 1 to 10, makes 11 liters of disinfectant, and it is hospital grade. So fantastic. You can basically spray it in your mouth if you needed to, but what we do in our home before we eat or when we've just come back from being out is we spray our hands as we come in the back door before we come into the home. So I do that before a grocery shop, I do it after a grocery shop, and the kids do it when they get home from school.
It's also a surface disinfectant, so you can spray it on any surface to disinfect everything. So after we've cleaned with all our Super 10s and LDCs, we spray with care. We do that every day, not just at the moment. And another thing it's great for is for wounds. So if somebody cuts themselves or burns themselves, it's a great thing to spray on. It actually helps with healing as well.
Okay, so that is just a high level of these three main products. There's a huge range of products on the website. You're welcome to go on and read up more about it. But yeah, scientific advisory board behind backing everything, putting their name up against a product saying that it is 100% safe and that all the claims that we've made are backed up by science.
And we've been around for 62 years.